All right, so kind of the way we have been structuring these meetings is I'll kind of go through the AI kind of just overall landscape, and then I will hand it over to Monica. She'll show you how to use it within Teams, and then I'll show you how I use it within Word and Word and PowerPoint. We'll watch a couple videos Microsoft has presented. And then as well as Outlook, I will say the Copilot in Excel is something to be desired. So yeah, so I think I know they're making a lot of advances on it, but so yeah, so first of all, I guess what is Copilot? So Copilot is Microsoft's generative AI for businesses that are on their 365 platform. And for those of you who are familiar with ChatGPT, the beauty of Copilot is, number one, is it's a closed system. So anything you put into put into Copilot is not going to go into the large language model. It is private. And the other huge benefit is that it has access to all your information, which might be a little scary as well. But it's looking at your teams, it's looking at any data you have in OneDrive or SharePoint, anything that you have access to in SharePoint, as well as your emails. So Monica can show you, or will show you, how when she asks questions to Copilot, it's pulling information from her teams, her files, as well as emails. So anyways, we talked about who we are. So I know there's a couple people, I think, on the call that are not regular customers maybe, but so we're been in business for 25 years. We're in Irvine. We have a big push on cybersecurity and but also it's AI. So it's like we've kind of talked about the schedule. So feel free to post any questions in the chat, or if you need something, you can take yourself off mute and ask. So so ChatGPT, it got to 100 million users in 3 months. As you can see, these previous technologies took quite a bit longer to get to 100 million users. And so it's a very exciting technology. And it's really there, especially in this business environment, to get your employees from doing basic tasks or very repetitive tasks, and allow them to add their human value on the tasks that they're doing. So what we've seen, kind of prior to AI, cloud was the big thing, getting all your servers off premise into the cloud. AI is the next new thing. So these slides are from Microsoft, so I sometimes think they're a little bit over the top and wordy, but I think it's like they're saying, the world is changing. Like, this AI is going to change how we work. One thing I will tell you from the very beginning, Monica and I are both learning. We are not Copilot super experts, but we are learning new things every day. We've been learning from our customers. We want to try and do something in a couple of months to hear how other people are using it. So here, Microsoft says this is for a 200-person organization. You can kind of see percentage-wise, it's like 1 or 2% cost savings. So it's just to make your business run kind of incrementally better. The big five business units that we see the most application to are what they have listed: sales, marketing, finance, HR, and customer service. And obviously it can be used in other departments, but that's kind of the low-hanging fruit. Yeah, and kind of what I was saying before is really using the AI to focus on the human capabilities, not just not just generating paperwork, but actually taking the stuff that the AI generates and then making it where it has your corporate spin on it or your corporate information on it. So, what can you expect from Copilot? Definitely a ton of time saving. Some of the things Monica will show you allow you to be kind of better engaged in meetings. If you miss a meeting or if you're not available or you get a phone call during a meeting, you're not asking people to repeat information. Some of the stuff I'll show you is just allows you to, we'll talk about HR, like, draft job descriptions, interview questions, proposals, policies. It's a very good starting point for you guys to just work more efficiently. So in each department, we're going to kind of go through that. So sales, I use it for PowerPoints. I use it for proposals. It does a great job at that. And then also it allows you to draft very nice emails, very professional emails. For marketing, once again, same thing, PowerPoints or Word documents, it does. But the other thing is it can give you a lot of creativity where you can say, give me 5 versions of an email to send to customers, for marketing a certain product. So you can take those 5, maybe customize them, or maybe you customize 2 or 3 and you keep 2 or 3 the same, so you can run A/B testing on what you're doing. So that's a big, it just allows you to have multiple options to send to people as opposed to just, the 1 or 2 that you or your marketing person can think of. Finance, this is where I think we'll see more coming later, but you can put your spreadsheet, you can ask questions about your data, it can create some models for you. I don't have a good demonstration to show this, but I'll show you the video that Microsoft has released about it. So kind of gives you some ideas on what you can do. I think HR is that's usually one of the examples I show, job descriptions, interview questions, especially with HR, maybe if you're hiring for a technical position, you can get technical questions as well as it gives you suggested answers. So you can ensure the candidate, is answering correctly, especially if you're doing the first round of interviews and before they interview with the engineers or the people that may know more about the project. And then lastly, customer service. A lot of times you need to send an email for a customer that had an issue. It helps the customers, or it helps your employees, drafting a very professional email or an empathetic email or, an email celebrating something. So really the goal is to kind of give you guys ideas on how you can better interact with customers, and allow you to focus on the customer and not focus on drafting emails, or at least speed up that time. So I always tell people, it's the Copilot's not going to give you 100%. It's going to give you 70, 80, 90% of the task you're looking for. But it just gets you out of doing some of these more mundane tasks. So Microsoft has this journey as you move from left to right. So we here at RightClick are there to help you move along the journey. So what we are doing here is just kind of giving you some ideas on how to use it, and then you're kind of the early adopters, and then how would you roll it out to your other employees and have them use it? Obviously, we don't think every user in the company it's going to be for, but people that are generating content, generating policies, doing a lot of writing, it makes a huge difference for them. So for anybody who's in a lot of meetings, as you'll see with when Monica comes on, it's a good value, or it's a good product to make you more effective. So I will pause here and see if anybody has any questions, and then after the Q&A, we can switch to Monica, and she will show you how we use it with Teams. So feel free to unmute yourself, or you can post it in the chat.